Now that you have everything you want, what would your life be like? What would you feel like at that moment? What kinds of things would you be thinking about? Where would you be at that moment in your life if you had everything you wanted? How would you stand if you were abundant? How would you feel? How would you communicate to people? What kinds of things would you buy if you were abundant? What kinds of things would you buy for others if you were abundant? Hi everyone, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and welcome to another Super Motivational Friday. I'm so glad you stopped by. I have a question for you. Have you ever wanted something in your life or tried to get something, but you just found out that you were missing it by just these tiny little steps, or perhaps a grand step, and you didn't even know how to get past it to even get close to what you wanted? I'm sure that's never happened to you, but I want to ask you something else. If this ever happened to you in your life and you just felt stuck, like you couldn't get anywhere, right? You couldn't get somewhere, or you couldn't get past a point, right? Comment below. You don't have to get personal with me, but just tell me, when was it? I was training for track and field, or I was trying to lose weight, or what was it? And you just were doing everything possible, but you couldn't reach the goal. And you said, oh, I just want to give up. I know that's never happened to anybody, but comment below. Now you can focus on what you want to become. Like, I want to have a weight of this amount. I know I'm living proof. I actually was about 240 pounds, and I made a commitment to myself that if I can start losing weight, I can achieve any goal in life. And you know what's been happening? Since I started losing weight several months ago, other things have magically been happening in my life. Why is that happening, ladies and gentlemen? Look at my hat. Believe and achieve. Scan that QR code, it'll take you to my Linktree page. Because if you believe it, you can achieve it, right? Now, when you order something in a restaurant, you don't go to the restaurant person and say, well, I placed my filet mignon steak 5 minutes ago. You still have it? You don't do that. 10 minutes, do you say, where's my order? If you don't get it in an hour, or 20 minutes, or 30 minutes, you might say, where's my steak? You put faith and confidence in the restaurant staff that they're actually going to be professional and serve you what you've ordered. The universe is the exact same thing. Most people don't get what they want because they keep second guessing themselves. Well, I want to lose weight. When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Stop wondering when it's going to happen. It's already happening. It may not be occurring at the rate and speed in which you want to see it. When I started losing weight several months ago, when I just started to see a pound drop off, then 2 pounds, I was like, wow, I'm doing this. And now that I'm doing this, it built up my confidence level. The dopamine levels in my brain were off the charts, and it became easier for me to not only eat better, to know what I'm eating, to log what I'm eating, but to also raise my body's metabolism. That's pretty cool. Thus, how do you attract what you want? If you want to lose weight, focus on having a healthy weight. Okay? Then you can take baby steps. But how do you attract other things? Let's say you want to attract abundance in your life. You have to realize that abundance is a feeling. Being healthy is a feeling. People say to me, well, John, I only have $10 in my wallet. I don't feel abundant. Okay. You could be abundant in other areas. You're abundantly healthy. Okay? You're abundantly smart. You can go outside and you can look at all the things in the universe that are abundant. Lights, trees, and you go through every letter in the alphabet, and you could feel abundant. If you're not abundant right now, close your eyes and imagine right now that you were abundant and you had everything you wanted. How would your life be? Would it be different than it is now? Would it be anything, let's say, newer than you're currently doing? Or would it be something about what's going to go on or what's going to transpire in your life. Now that you have everything you want, what would your life be like? What would you feel like at that moment? What kinds of things would you be thinking about? Where would you be at that moment in your life if you had everything you wanted? How would you stand if you were abundant? How would you feel? How would you communicate to people? What kinds of things would you buy if you were abundant? What kinds of things would you buy for others if you were abundant? You see, getting into this frame of mind of abundance is first. You have to feel it first and manifest it second. You see, everybody thinks it's about the material world. Well, I don't have the money in my wallet. I don't care. You see, abundance doesn't work like that. Abundance comes from a feeling, okay? Everyone else that might have abundance or have money might have it handed to them, but they're really not feeling abundance. That's different. People that are already doing this on a regular basis have mastered what feeling abundance is. You know why? Maybe their friends, maybe their family has had the money and they know what it feels like to be abundant. So it naturally followed the generation, but sometimes it doesn't. So when you can feel what it's like to be abundant, when you can feel what it's like to just live a life of bliss, you attract more of that. Thus, you create your reality. So watch your words, watch your language, and start becoming abundant right now because you are. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. Believe and achieve, and it shall be yours. Click on that PayPal link. Help keep our content free. Buy my team and I a cup of coffee. We'll be so grateful with those pennies and dollars. We'll invest them into new hardware, new technology, new cameras, new equipment and staff to give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational content to get you off your butt, into action, and create a life of abundance. I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. What do you want to create in your life?